What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a love and marriage Huntsville extra, honey. I was drinking my water, minding my own business, and I stumbled up on this video, honey, of Carlos King allegedly calling Martell Holt out. Okay, hook-headed, what have you done now, honey? Okay, like, why is you always in some type of trouble? Okay, like, what have you said now? What have you did now? Who have you cheated with now? Like, child, I told y'all he ain't nothing but a Chucky doll, okay? I know, some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your teeth. But guess what? The truth is the truth, and the truth needs no proof. How you doing? So without further ado, you guys, I'm going to play this audio of Mr. Carlos King, honey, allegedly calling out Hook-headed. And, we gonna get some comments, honey, from the people to see what they think about this. And, honey, Miss Robinson will be in and out with her commentary.
Happy Sunday, raindrops. The word of the day is the Lord giveth and taketh away. When you work hard for something and you finally get the fruits of your labor, oftentimes you get a big head, you become conceited, and you think it's all about you. You refuse to give God the glory. You refuse to be grateful for the opportunity. And when that happens, God takes it away from you.
I know that's right, honey. Okay, a hard head makes for a soft behind. Okay, clink, clink, hook-headed. Okay, don't drop the soap. And you need to be over there dropping that custody case, honey, you got against Miss Melody Cherie. The nerve of you. Okay, all the hell you put that woman through. And you got the audacity to be dragging that lady in and out of court over some kids. Okay, and you claim you so upset that she got a babysitter. Okay, for the kids, 2 or 3 babysitters. If you would just watch your own children, honey, if you would be the proper co-parent, honey, to Miss Melody Cherie, okay, you wouldn't have a problem with who watches your children. Okay, like, do your job, play your part. Child.
Not only are you not giving him the glory, you're not honoring the very thing you work so hard for because you think it's all about you. Always remember, when God blesses you with the desires of your heart, the way you protect it is to be grateful. The way you protect it is first and foremost giving him the glory. When you get so conceited and you think it's all about you and you become a mean person and an arrogant person, God will humble you. So make sure you humble yourself before God does.
I know that's right, Mr. Carlos King, honey. I couldn't have said it better myself, honey, okay? I couldn't have said it better myself. Hook-headed needs to take heed, honey, to that message, okay? So, honey, a fan of Love and Marriage Huntsville commented on Carlos's post and said this. This is the second time that I'm aware that Martell has wrongfully used your name. First, to say you may have started a rumor that he was incarcerated for DV is crazy. Second, he allegedly told his baby mama that you won't allow her on the show because she's disrespectful. Why does he keep blaming you at the Carlos King? To redirect anger from his side chick, he tells her on his live, it's a shame they've been using you on the show and won't allow you to be on it. I know that's right. And he the same one that didn't have her on that bench for all these years, using her, honey, for sex and deep throat sessions, honey. Okay? He got a lot of nerve. Ain't made the lady an honest woman yet. Ain't made her his girlfriend. Okay, his boo-boo, his oatmeal pie face. He ain't even did that. Okay. Ain't made the lady his wife. Okay, just on the bench. That's all she gets. She gets the bench and the baby, okay? Because that is what happens, ladies, when you hustle backwards on the first floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. At this point, honey, all Ariane could do is collect the Side Chick of the Year award, honey. That's what Melody gave to her, honey. But, honey, do your thing, honey. It's yours. Okay, accept your award, honey, and bow out gracefully and disappear. Okay? But anyways, the person goes on to say she keeps calling out OWN and Oprah's name. Sir, this is way out of hand and you've worked too hard to let him discredit your character. So what do y'all think about that, honey? What y'all think about that? Let's see what the people got to say, honey, because you know it's not official, honey, till we see what the people got to say about this. One person says, there lies the problem. If the message can be applied to more than one member of the show may need new cast members. That said, only Martell came to mind for me. He has been the only one who has recently linked Carlos to disturbing allegations. He is the only one that time and time again has troublesome actions. It boggles the minds of what Carlos King and OWN Network has allowed him to get away with. Carlos King was on TV crying out of concern for Martell and in fear of his mental stability and actions, yet turns around and giggles about how handsome he is and the drama Martell and Sheree will bring in the upcoming season. Make it make sense. Carlos King ain't the baddest in the game if he can't get his cast in order and replace them at the drop of a dime when they have gone too far. Carlos King is too busy worrying about Andy and Bravo. Just my opinion. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's true? I'm proud of Carlos King. I'm happy, honey, to see a black man doing it, honey. I am. And I love how passionate Carlos is about his shows. Another person says, Carlos helped create this monster. Now that Martell is out of control and making reckless statements, he's a problem. Even though Martell has always been problematic, Stormy is extremely immature and lacks customer service skills. Oh, not the customer service, honey. Okay, in my Sheree Whitfield voice. What happened to customer service? Okay, what happened? Carlos has a bunch of reckless casts that fit in this box. Show enough now. Ooh, child, not show enough. Not Miss Wanda, honey. Not the mascot for the Scots. Another person says it's amazing how every one of them, with the exception of Melody, is speaking about God now. Fruit for thought. Another person says, I believe that message is for Martell. Carlos has backed Martell more than any other castmates, and it sounds like he's had enough. Hashtag Mel tried to tell you. Ooh, not tried to tell you. Team Melody. Another person says, now Carlos King said a whole message that can apply to everybody. Those who took the message to heart, mind, and spirit got a blessing in the message. Those who missed the mark, stay away from me. Run away from me with this. Okay? Another person says, I believe he was speaking about Martell. Carlos King should put Martell on a timeout before he destroys his reputation. Another person says Martell knows he has no storyline without Mel and Sheree and is not gonna play this we're a couple nonsense for too much longer. That's why she's only appeared on the new season one time. Now please tell me what Martell's storyline is when Mel won't film with him and Sheree won't film with him. Ain't nobody checking for that wine. He doesn't have any brick and mortar businesses like the Scots. He has no ambitions other than finding a woman to prop him up again. Ooh, child, the shade of it all. Look, I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. That's why he's trying to get air conditioner on the show. Not air conditioner. Ooh, and he wants to use her for a storyline. Well, I mean, honey, technically they've been using each other, honey, okay? And I don't feel like, it's using her for a storyline because she was sliding up and down on his penis, honey, okay? She was doing that. So, I mean, ain't nobody using you. Bitch, you was doing that, like, it's a reality show about the reality, okay, of these people's lives, and you was sleeping with the lady's husband, so of course they go talk about you, they go drag you. That girl, honey, air conditioner, honey, is a sad case, honey, if Miss Robinson has ever seen one, okay? Child, you act like you go get a Grammy, a Nobel Peace Prize, honey, for sleeping with this lady's husband. They go drag you, they go keep talking about you, okay? Melody's grandkids is gonna talk about you, honey. Okay. Another person says Carlos King helped to create all these monsters by letting them act so disrespectful, and now they are comfortable acting that way even to him. Another person says, I think Martell, Stormy, and Marceau need to go. They are beyond disrespectful and rude. Personally, Carlos needs to release all three. Marceau has attacked me on a comment and I ate him up. Marceau had the nerve to say after the Holt's marriage fell apart, he and Tisha saved the show. No, they did not with that struggle slave ship of a marriage, honey. Okay, on the first floor. Okay. They are a bunch of ungrateful, ignorant people, and I will never intentionally spend a penny with Stormy. Ooh, y'all not gonna buy no Canvas Beauty, honey. Y'all ain't gonna support Stormy no more. Another person says this message is definitely addressing Martell. However, it could also apply to Stormy. Both of these individuals have a lot to lose. One of them personally and the other professionally. Also, I guess people are, accusing Stormy of, getting too big for her britches, honey. And, just acting out of turn and acting rude and nasty. And I guess allegedly, honey, Stormy has talked to some of her customers in the wrong way, okay? Went down the wrong road with her customers. Now it's a lot of people I know, especially in the Facebook group, honey, talking about they ain't buying, none of Stormy's products. They say she got a nasty attitude. And it's that same thing with Destiny, honey. People don't want to support Destiny. They say she got a nasty attitude. So, child, maybe it's contagious, honey. I told y'all, Letitia Scott is another one, okay? DJ Khaled and another one, okay? Got a nasty attitude. Nobody don't have no customer service, honey. Like Miss Robinson, honey. Miss Robinson has excellent customer service. Okay. Another person says, it's strange to me that Martell would mention Carlos in production unless production was there when the alleged allegations took place and Carlos had to be called to clear things up. I mean, for nothing to be true, it seems like something is true to just be throwing people into situations that said was a lie to begin with, I guess, honey. Another person says it's sad when you have a cast full of individuals that the message fits. My. Another person says Carlos created all the pridefulness and he needs to include himself. Another person says, bottom line is Martell needs to go. Carlos is quick to speak on things happening with the Bravo shows, but never address issues with his team. Another person says, Mel has never held back on giving God the praises for everything he has delivered her from what he has blessed her with. Miss Vanessa has done a wonderful job in the growth of her beautiful daughter, and now the M&M kids can benefit from a praying mother and grandmother. Another person says, thank you, Carlos. You said a mouthful, and I hope who it was meant for will take heed to what you said and apply it. Powerful words. Another person says, so in all the Carlos has known and seen the ish Martell has done, the only time he thinks he needs to humble himself is when he took a shot at him. In My Melody Cherie voice by Carlos King. So what is people saying? Is people saying it was Carlos King that put it out there that Martell was allegedly arrested? Y'all clear that up for Miss Robinson in the comments, honey, because all I got to say is, honey, God is not the author of confusion. Okay, these people on the first floor is. Okay, they got Miss Robinson twisted, honey, and confused. Another person says Carlos is getting his karma too for allowing Martell on the show, this long disrespecting male and his children all this time. Now bringing into the show, bringing She by Sheree into the show to stroke his ego even more. It's only going to get worse until Carlos addresses these issues directly and stop beating around the bush. His subliminal messages are just as narcissistic as Martell, Marceau, and Maurice. Ooh, child, did you say all three of them? It's narcissists, including Carlos. Ooh, child, what y'all think about that? Another person says, well spoken, Mr. Carlos, about time. Another person says, to be honest, that message applied to all of them and himself. However, Carlos has something they don't have, means and opportunities. Someone else will call him up about another show and they will all be on the outside peeping in my opinion. Another person says, I believe this was all directed to Martell Holt. He said a big head, arrogant, conceited, and all about himself, never giving God the glory. Martell does think it's all about him. He has become mean and arrogant. Yeah, I think it's directed to Martell Holt. Another person says that show has arrogance, conceited, selfishness, and sometimes a mean spirit in the mix. It started out about couples who are building businesses and working to better their community. Now it's about couples fighting with each other and others over what? Power, position, money. There needs to be some humility and maybe some time outs and humbling passed around before they implode and destroy what was given to them, and they don't seem to be grateful and appreciative. Thanks, Carlos, for the video and the awakening, honey. Ooh, not the awakening, honey. Another person says the fans/supporters are the foundation, the support system. When you alienate, disrespect, disregard, antagonize, name call, and disintegrate and compromise the foundation, and your whole house comes tumbling down. They watch Mel and see how graciously she welcomes her fans into her home and assures them that she is personally packaging their goods and showing her appreciation for their love and support. Receiving and reciprocating the love and respect, she pours it back because she knows that it is not all about her. That is God's blueprint. I don't care much for Carlos, but he is speaking wisdom in this instance to whomever receives it. All right, you guys, that is all I have to say about that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.